everybody, this is Zoe from No Safer Place, and today I am going to be talking about one of my favourite books of 2017 so far. It's not actually out yet, but it has been one of my most anticipated reads, and the people at Michael Joseph kindly sent me an early copy over, and it is the amazing Some Kind of Wonderful by Giovanna Fletcher. Now, if you know me, you will know how much I have adored Giovanna and all of her books for the past few years. She is one of my favourites. I am such a huge fan, so I was beyond excited when Michael Joseph agreed to send me a copy of this book. Now, this book really surprised me because it was so unlike any of her other books that I've read before. Normally her books are focused on really happy romance and they have really happy endings. This book was not like that at all. Not to say it was depressing, but it was very, very true to life and very genuine. I believed everything that I read. The main character acted in ways that you think a character would act if they were in a similar situation. So I really, really want to commend G for that, because the authenticity was one of my favourite parts of the book. So the story focuses on our main character Lizzie. Lizzie has been with her boyfriend for 10 years, which is quite a long time. They are on this really romantic holiday in Dubai. They are in a romantic setting, they're on the beach, they're having this amazing meal, and she's getting the feeling that he is finally going to pop the question and they are going to get engaged. Except when she returns to England, she is not only not wearing a ring, but she has also come back without a boyfriend. I really hated her boyfriend in that scene. I thought he was heartless, I thought he was cruel, and I felt her raw pain and emotion just oozing out of every page. So obviously she is beyond gutted, and she moves back into her childhood home with her mum, and she feels like she has taken this massive step back and that she is back at square one. Now, she doesn't know how to cope without him because she's been with him for 10 years. She has been with him since before she was an adult, so she doesn't know how to be an adult and cope with adult situations without him in her life. Which I totally get. I have been with my husband since I was a teenager, and I don't think I could cope without him. Not as in the fact that I can't live without him, but more to the fact that I wouldn't know how, because I feel like I'm not equipped to deal with those situations. So this book is really her journey and her self-discovery on finding who she is again. Well, finding who she really is without a partner in her life. So her sister is pregnant and about to get married, which must be really hard for Lizzie. Not only not having a boyfriend, but she's not married, she doesn't have a child, so she could sit at home and mope all day, but she does not do that. Talking about her sister Michelle, Michelle is absolutely hilarious. She is so funny, she is extremely dirty, and she is just one of the most genuine characters I have ever read. And I love the sisterly relationship between Michelle and Lizzie. They really reminded me of me and my sister, and just reminded me of how amazing it is to have a sister. So one of my favourite parts about the book is watching Lizzie find out who she really is, and watching her confidence grow is just absolutely gorgeous. The woman she is after the breakup compared to the end of the book, they are just complete opposites, and I think the way that G has done that so gradually and so subtle, but the character development is there and it's so gorgeous. So she starts doing little things at first. She starts doing things like social activities, like going to the choir. She does things like going out with her best friend and getting absolutely wasted, which I'm sure if you'd been in a relationship for 10 years and then come out of it, that is exactly what you would want to do. Then she tries to better herself by doing things like exercising and making ties with her family. And then she starts to try to better herself in her career aspect of life. So she tries to get a better job, and you can really tell that she is trying to do the best for herself. and making her own decisions, which she realises is something that she's not really had the chance to do. And not because her ex-boyfriend was controlling, but a relationship is about joint decisions, and you do put a lot of your needs second to your partner's because that's what you do when you love someone. And she realises that she has compromised a lot. Now, I don't want to say too much more about the book because I think you should go out there and read it yourself, but the ending made me absolutely weep. It is absolutely beautiful. Lizzie's journey was epic, and gee, you left it on a cliffhanger. I need another book because I need to know what happened to Lizzie next, and especially that ending. I need to know what happens there. Very hard not to talk about. Now, the way that I'd sum up this book, how I felt when I read it, was a less ditzy, more grown-up version of Legally Blonde. I absolutely love that film, but this book really reminded me of it, but just in a more grown-up, more mature sense. So it is just another cracker from G. I am so excited for her next one because she just keeps giving us amazing books. Also, I am attending the literary supper for Some Kind of Wonderful, so I will be meeting G again in about 2 weeks, which is just amazing. Actually, by the time this video goes up, it will probably be a matter of days before I meet her again. But make sure you go and pick up a copy of this book on the 16th of November when it's released. It really is worth the read. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Let me know what you would like to see more of on my channel, and I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you. Bye.